test taking tips in just a few minutes. So, we're nearing the end of the GED preparation course. Before I talk about test taking tips though, I'd like you to open your book to the back, get that CD-ROM back into your computer, and take practice test number 2. This is very important that you do this before you take the actual exam. You should have less difficulty with it now, so take it and record your answers. If you do not have a computer, practice test number 2 is in the text. You'll have to take it with a pencil and a sheet of paper though. But if you do have a computer, use the CD-ROM and take practice test 2. Now, before test taking tips, let's talk a little bit about the scoring of the exam. Remember, it's 5 sections. Possible scoring is between 200 and 800 points. You need to make a minimum of 410 on each section. But there's a caveat. You need to make an average of 450 for each of the sections. You must have a cumulative composite score of 2250, and if you multiply 5 sections times the average that you need to make of 450, you'll get 2250. So it's very important that you do as well as you can on this exam. Pass it on the first try. Now let's talk about some test taking tips. First of all, read each question carefully. Make sure you know what the question is asking. Read directions carefully. If you're not sure you understand them, ask one of the proctors. Read all the choices to each question. The choices may help you find an answer. Number 4, stay relevant. Be careful not to use too much of your own background knowledge when answering questions based on a reading passage. Look for evidence in the passage before you make a choice. Number 5, be familiar with how to report your answers in the standard grid. Number 6, answer all questions. If you don't know the correct answer, simply make your best guess. You are not penalized for wrong answers, so any answer is better than no answer. Do not leave an answer blank. Number 7, fill in the bubble sheet with care. Never make stray marks, and be sure that your answer to number 17 ends up in the bubble for that question. Number 8, the test is timed. Don't spend too much time on any one question. Move on and go back to it if you have time. Number 9, a second guess usually ends in a wrong answer. Your first answer is probably the better one. Number 10, if you're getting jittery, stop and breathe slowly. On a timed test, it's better to breathe for 1 minute than to quake in test-taking fear for 3 minutes. Number 11, try reading the questions first. Sometimes if you read the questions first, the answers will pop out at you as you read through the passage. Number 12, on the math section, look ahead when the proctor says go. Look over the test and do all the questions you know you can get right. Once you've secured your points, go back and do the other questions you're not too sure about. Now, this is what I want you to do. The night before the exam, get adequate rest. Do not stay up all night trying to cram for this exam. Just doesn't work. Number 2, wake up early. And, this is very important, eat breakfast. Number 3, wear comfortable clothing. You followed these 3 pieces of advice, it will help you immensely. Remember, do not wait too long either after studying these DVDs to go and take the test. I'd like to congratulate all of you now on finishing the DVDs for the GED Test Preparation Kit. Good luck, and I hope to see you at graduation.